Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to the live stream. This is the Dream Clairvoyant. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do hope you're doing well, feeling safe, and feeling blessed because you are. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the live stream, yes, the screen is intentionally blocked out. I do it this way when I have a message to relay to you, but it's technically not a tarot reading that we're going to be doing. So the screen is blacked out just so that you can hear my voice and listen to the message. This is just a brief summary of what the reading that's going to be premiering on Friday, December 1st, is about. They worked against you, not knowing, not believing that you were their golden ticket. They worked against you, not knowing that you were their golden ticket. We all have dreams, yearnings, goals, ambitions, pursuits, endeavors, right? We all have dreams and goals that we want to achieve. But these people did not know or did not believe in you. And so they did not think that you would be their golden ticket. You would be the one to take them with you at your next destination. And at this next destination is where they would have been able to achieve their dreams and goals. You were their golden ticket to this next big level. And they worked against you. They worked against you when they were being called to work with you. They worked against you when they were being called to support you and help you get to your next destination, because it is you who would have brought them along with you. You would have brought them along to this next destination so that they can also achieve their goals and live their dreams. You were their golden key to doors that were locked. You are their access to places, exclusive, special places that they don't have access to. But because you have access, you would have brought them along, giving them entry into these high places. These high places that they so badly want to be connected to. They were supposed to help you. They were supposed to support you. But they worked against you. And some of them made it worse. Some of them even sided with your adversaries. They chose your enemies over you. They chose your adversaries over you, thinking that they would get some benefits by being connected to your adversaries, thinking that they would get benefits by doing your adversaries' dirty work against you. Not knowing that you were their golden ticket. They had a choice, just like how you had choices and you chose to do the right thing. They also had choices, and their choices, their poor choices, their wrong choices proves everything that you need to know about their character and their heart. Some of these people, their heart isn't in the right place. They don't have good intentions. And their decisions to work against you, to not choose you, to not support you, it exposes that. It exposes their wrongful heart. And for the ones who sided with your adversaries, right? Those are the ones who carry the spirit of Delilah. We all know about the spirit of Jezebel, but do you know about the spirit of Delilah? The spirit of Delilah is a messy spirit. Someone who carries the spirit of Delilah will see drama, conflict, and chaos. And instead of them moving away from it, they go towards it. Instead of them de-escalating it, they add more fuel to the fire. They saw people working against you and they jumped the gun. I'm telling you, they immediately sided with your adversary. Some of them even lied. They also had something to say about you. Instead of de-escalating, or instead of them coming to tell you that you had adversaries, what your adversaries were doing, they sided with your adversary. That's the spirit of Delilah. The spirit of Delilah, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you walk in a room and you see people gossiping about someone who you know. Instead of you walking out of the room and not being a part of it, or instead of you advising them to not gossip, you start gossiping with them. Yeah, that person. Yeah, I know that person. Yeah, she did so and so. He did so and so. You chime in, escalating, adding more fuel to the fire. You have something to say too. The spirit of Delilah adds more fuel to the fire. The spirit of Delilah is all about drama and chaos. They sided with your adversaries, thinking that they would be compensated for doing such a thing. They sided with your adversaries and not you because they didn't believe in you, by the way. They didn't believe in you. They thought that your adversaries would be the champion, would be the victor, would be the winner, and you would be the loser. And so ultimately they sided with your adversaries, thinking that that would be the side where they would get some sort of gain. Only to find out that victory is yours. God has won a battle for you, and you have been declared as the victor, the champion. And it has put these people to shame. It has put them to shame. Many of them are in deep regret. Many of them are sick to their stomach because they will not be going where God is promoting you to. They will no longer have access to you. All they can say is, once upon a time, they used to know you, but not anymore. They're sick to their stomach. They realize that the same person who they targeted, attacked, betrayed was their golden ticket to the very destination that they want to arrive to, where they will be able to achieve their dreams, their goals. And I want you to know that they didn't choose you. I want you to know this. I'm gonna read this to you. I just wrote it on the community page. Understand this. A person who does not believe in you enough to choose you. A person who does not believe in you enough to choose you will also not believe in your spiritual calling from God. If they chose your adversary over you, if they chose someone else over you, it's because they don't believe in you. And if they don't believe in you, that means they do not believe in your calling, your purpose, and your destiny, which was made by God. So their disbelief in you and the God who has called you to his kingdom proves them to be a false person in your life. Why would God select someone for you who doesn't believe you, who doesn't believe in the calling that he has given you, the purpose and destiny that he has created you for? Because for many of you, there are big things that God has called you to do, but you had people around you who didn't believe in you. And so they chose another person, place, or thing. And some of them even sided with your adversaries, thinking that your adversaries would be more victorious than you. Yes. Because they don't believe in you. They don't believe in you, then it means they don't believe in your spiritual calling from God. So that means their disbelief in you and the God who has called you to his kingdom proves them to be a false person. God is not going to matchmake you with someone who doesn't believe in you and doesn't believe in the calling that he has for you. And also, any person who sides with your adversary also do not believe in you and must not remain connected to you. They didn't believe in you when God was calling you, when you had to do work. They didn't believe in you. They didn't support you. So then they shouldn't have the honor of still being connected to you, because many of them will want to stay connected to you so that they can share your blessings, the very blessings that they worked against you to not acquire. Some of them want to eat off your plate, but they didn't even want to see you eat in the first place. They want to share your blessings, but they didn't want to see you blessed in the first place. They want to share your spotlight, but they didn't want you to be victorious and recognized in the first place. They don't deserve to remain connected to you. Any person who sides with your adversary also do not believe in you and must not remain connected to you. They should not get a share of the very blessing that they tried to block you from. For many of them will only get to say, I used to know him. I used to know her once upon a time, as they watch you elevate to the very destination they sought to defeat you from arriving to. And that was the destination that you were going to bring them along with you. These people who didn't choose you are very unwise. Some of them looked at you and they said, how could a person like you achieve such great things? And that shows their lack of faith in God. Because with God, all things are possible. Some of you have too much faith to be around people who don't have faith, who are faithless. Some of you have too much belief in God to have people around you who are in disbelief. Some of you are too loyal to be around people who are disloyal. And some of you are too supportive to be around people who are unsupportive. These people didn't choose you because they're not like you. They don't carry the same spirit as you. You know, birds of the same feather flock together. They didn't flock with you because you and them do not have the same feather. You're not the same. And so there must be a separation. They must depart from you or you depart from them. They do not get to go where God is elevating you to. There's a lot that you can learn from this. This is an eye-opening experience for you. It's an eye-opening experience for you to see the character and the hearts of people, to see the heart of man, they say. Wow. And by the way, many of you have been in this sort of a waiting period. You've been waiting for the blessing to arrive. That waiting period, you were not being punished during that waiting period. That waiting period was God giving these people time to get it right, to choose you and choose what you stand for, to align themselves with the same path that you are on. It was God giving them time to catch up to you, catch up with you, join you along your rightful path, so that they too can access their blessings. And for many, the time is up. God has kept you waiting long enough. The time is up. The blessing has arrived, and they can't come with you. And no one can say it's not fair. This is just. This is fair and just. You get you get what you deserve, right? This whole situation is about choices, the choices that we make in life. You make a good choice, you get a good outcome. You make a bad choice, you get a bad outcome. You reap what you sow. You get what you deserve. And so many of you are arriving to the finish line by yourself, physically, but not spiritually. Spiritually, you have God and all of the divine angels who have been guiding you, guarding you, protecting you. But you are the champion, and you are a soul individual. You are a soul champion. You don't have a partner. Many of you are arriving to this next destination single, independent, and very self-sufficient, because the people who were supposed to partner up with you did not. And so that means when it's time to receive this reward, it's all for you. You don't have to share it with anyone. They didn't do the work with you. So they don't get to share anything with you, truthfully. Many of you are acquiring big blessings all by yourself. You get to enjoy it all by yourself. You get 100% of the pie, not just a slice, not just a fraction. 100% is yours. And may you choose the people who you will be sharing this blessing with wisely. Pray for wisdom. Pray for the spirit of discernment, so that you'll know how to handle and take care of this blessing and who to share it with. And for these people who failed you, it's okay. You didn't take any losses. You didn't take any losses. It's a loss for them, and it's a win for you. For these people who disappointed you, who failed you, see them as an example of what not to be. Their bad characteristics, their bad heart, their selfishness, their greed. See them as an example of what not to be, as they see you as an example of what they should have been. You're blessed. And I cannot wait for this next beginning, this new beginning, to just start unfolding for many of you who have been patiently waiting. The time is now. In the reading that is premiering tomorrow, December 1st, depending on where you're at in the world, in the reading, you see the clock card showing up in the reverse. You don't have to wait anymore. You don't have to wait anymore. And again, that waiting period was not you being punished. That waiting period was God giving these people time to change, to align themselves, to get on this path that you have been on. And for those who didn't, they will not have the same outcome as you. They chose a different path. Different pathways leads us to different outcomes. Different choices and decisions leads us to different outcomes. You get what you deserve. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here, or the live stream here. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. You guys, don't forget to like this live stream if you enjoyed the message. Take care, everyone. If you're interested in connecting with me more, I have put all of my information in the description box. I also reopened the intercessory prayer list today. I did a short clip or video and I uploaded it on YouTube, but I will also put the link in the description box for those of you who would like to join the intercessory prayer list. Check out the description box. All of my info will be there. Take care, everyone, and many blessings to you.